Hi, I'm Shannon McGee, strategic business coach and franchise owner with NIA and NIAX here in the metropolitan Nashville area. And today I have Rudy Buel with Sales Acceleration. Thanks for joining me today, Rudy.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
So tell me a little bit about your entrepreneurial journey. Like what led you to this?
Yeah, so I've spent most of my career in building products industry, working for manufacturers and distribution companies. I've run single site and multiple site distribution centers, anywhere from $30 million to $200 million. Um, did that for a very long time. Had full P&L responsibility. And what I liked about those positions was the sales leadership part of it. I had pretty large teams, up to 20 to 25 people, salespeople on my team. And that part of coaching, mentoring, and growing that revenue part of the business was exciting to me. So kind of always had the itch to run my own company and have my own business. So when it came the opportunity to join the Sales Acceleration Advisor Network and take my sales leadership skills and start my own business, I thought the timing was perfect. And I was really looking forward to working with businesses within my local market where I can make a difference in my own community.
I love that. You know, what I love is you've taken all this experience of building other people's companies, right? And everything that you've learned through tried and true to get you where you are to now run your own business, also helping people grow their business. It's kind of the lens I look at what I do with my franchise as well. So tell me a little bit though about what you do with sales acceleration, like a fractional sales leader. What does that mean?
Fractional sales leader works for a small business at a fraction of the time and a fraction of the cost. It's designed for companies who are struggling with sales. They may be really good at something that they develop for that small business, but sales leadership just may not be a strength for them, or they just find themselves in a position where sales are not growing, sales are declining, they've got turnover in their organization from the sales
Mhm.
perspective, or possibly they've just had competition come in and they're just really finding it difficult to differentiate themselves, gather leads. They might not have the right tools as far as the CRM. They might not have the right people in the right seats. So I come in on a short-term basis. We come in, we have all these tools and productivity partners and a whole network of solutions where we can help companies grow sales. 98% of our clients end up with a sales increase, and that average increase is 32%. So proven ability to grow sales for companies utilizing our tools. And from a fractional basis, we're there for a certain amount of time to fix your business. We offer a playbook at the end of this so you can keep those disciplines going. And then I work for fractional means I work for multiple companies at the same time.
Wow. Okay. So anyone listening, average 32% revenue growth, right? Like that's huge. And the fact that you're helping them develop and giving them a sales playbook. And some people will or not know what that means, but it's like everything you need to systematize and scale your sales team. Like, and it's something that sometimes folks know they need, but they're so busy running the business. It's really hard to document and develop these things in addition to the day to day. So bringing you in as an outside fractional partner means they get the experience and the tools of a very experienced full-time person at a fraction of the cost. So with that, who are some of your ideal clients? Is it size? Is it revenue? Is it industry? Like who do you like to work with?
Our sweet spot in our advisor community is small businesses that are B2B from 5 million to 20 million.
Okay.
They're probably not likely to have a VP of sales and a VP of operations and a CFO. So either the owner or entrepreneur is wearing a lot of those hats. It may be a little bit too much for him. And as they grow, it becomes harder to deal with. But those companies generally are using some sort of outsource either for their HR or maybe for their payroll or maybe for their accounting. So this is what we think is one of the most important disciplines, because if you're not growing your sales, you're not growing your revenue, your business probably isn't thriving. So it's really a key component. Another group of customers that we like to deal with is ones that are in exit mode or want to get a valuation, so they want to leave the business in a couple of years or potentially sell it. So growing that top line revenue is very important, because that will give you a better profit level or net income or EBITDA, however you want to look at that. And usually most companies are sold as a multiple of EBITDA. So if you
Yeah.
want to have that really good valuation, you want to exit and either retire or buy another business, it's critical to get that top line revenues up. So we like to work with customers to make sure that they hit their goals and dreams and get the best
Well,
price.
and that's so key, that top line revenue, but also building in some systems that you can, copy, duplicate, scale, all of that stuff. That also adds valuation to your business, right? Because it's not, I'm going to buy this business with a lot of revenue and figure out how to sell it. You've now systematized something so someone can come in and step in. That also adds, to the valuation of the business.
Yeah.
So super important things that you're helping people with. I love that you work with small businesses as well. Rudy, if someone wanted to get a hold of you, what's the best way to reach you?
They can go to my LinkedIn page, which has a link to my website. They can go get to my email pretty easily, and my phone number, or they can also go to my many networking sites that I belong to and put in a request there for fractional sales leadership, and I can get back to them as quickly as possible.
It sounds great. Well, thanks for joining me today, Rudy. I really am excited about, this new stage, this new career that you're doing to help others continue to grow their business. In a very much needed, a lot of time. People spend a lot of time in operations, and they spend time on marketing. And there's a lot of companies that think marketing and sales are the same thing, and they are not. And so having a partner that can come in and help you define, organize, and grow revenue. Like, you pay for yourself. People miss that 32% growth. You pay for yourself.
There's a return on investment that you can calculate pretty easily utilizing our services.
I love that. I love that. Well, thanks for joining me today, Rudy.
Thank you, Shannon.